So this is the Geology 101 mission. Starts by sitting on a rock. So let's click accept on here. Okay, first task. Did you know the oldest rocks on Earth are over 4 billion years old? Made me whistle when I learnt that one. So this is the whistle emoticon, and we click that. The oldest rock dated so far is part of the Acasta gneiss of the Slave Craton in northwestern Canada. The average age of the oldest rocks on Earth currently is between 2.5 and 3.8 billion years. Smile as you just learnt something new. So again, you'd use the emoticons down here. There are older rocks, but these are from meteorites, so are not natural to Earth. The system we describe as Earth is made up of quite a few parts: energy, force and matter. How many is that? So this means that you have to type an answer for your avatar to speak. There is a limitation there, as I've just demonstrated, with using a word as an answer when the mission creator is looking for a number. Okay, great job. We'll look at these in turn now. So let's start with the types of energy. Kinetic energy is best described as energy of motion. So they want your avatar dance to convert your food into kinetic energy. So it's my very energetic dance. Wow, that was a great demonstration of kinetic energy. Okay, potential energy. When you wind a clockwork toy up, before you let it go, it has a store of potential energy. Emote stop to show that you're full of potential energy before you do anything else. And again, there's a stop emoticon that you click in your action panel. There we go. So that's great. When you have potential, you can do anything. So the next task is chemical energy. When an element or compound takes part in a chemical reaction, energy is involved. Set off the firework to convert the chemical energy to heat and light. So click the firework. Chemical energy is involved when you eat, changing the potential energy in your food to heat and kinetic energy. Thermal energy is heat energy. Heat can be used to cook, to cool, to peel the back of your refrigerator, and to help in chemical reactions. Just think about what happens when you heat a cake mix. Find 10 fireballs to continue this task. Now these fireballs are quite well hidden, so you need to do things like rotate the space using the tools here, and here's a fireball. You can put interactions on all different objects that let you do things like teleport. Okay, so there should be another one over here. There it is. Interactions can be close range, and as you'll see up here, this is a 10-part task. So that's the second one of 10. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, 8, 9. I'm sure there's a 10th around here somewhere. If you pick up one that you've already got, it counts it again as number 9, so that be the one. That's very sneakily hidden there. Good hunting. I hope you have kept your eyes open while you moved around the island. We've all heard about nuclear energy. Most of the time we hear how bad it is, but we'd not be on this planet without nuclear energy. The sun uses this. Smile because it's a sunny day. Okay, that's enough about energy for now. Let us move on to forces. There are many forces, including gravity, that are all worked out by force equals mass times acceleration. Repeat this back to check you understand. So again, this is a typing task. Force equals mass times acceleration. Gravity operates at 9.8 meters per second squared near the Earth's surface. It's 9.8 meters per second squared. How do you square a second? Everything around you is made up of matter and spaces between matter. You probably already know the differences between solids, liquids and gases. Answer yes or no, so I did that. Solids, liquids and gases are determined by the energy between the atoms. There are many possible explanations to how the universe got here, but the planets are made from elements that were not used in the formation of our star, the Sun. These bits stuck together, called accretion, and built the planet we live on. Point to our Sun. That's another emoticon. Pluto was classed as a planet until recently. Poor Pluto. So on to rocks. Rocks are formed when pressure or heat work on some elements and compounds for long periods of time. There are three main types of rock: sedimentary, igneous and metamorphic. Say that out loud. So as you can see, we're building up a mission that has lots of different types of task, which breaks down the actual learning exercise. Okay. So, sedimentary rock is formed by deposition and consolidation of mineral and organic material and from precipitation of minerals from solution. The processes that form sedimentary rock occur at the surface of the earth and within bodies of water. You can leave slightly more scope when you're setting up a mission that's dependent on typing. There are wildcards that you can use so that it doesn't have to be quite as accurate as I've made at this example. So rock formed from sediments covers 75 to 80% of the Earth's land area and includes common types such as limestone, chalk, etc. Igneous rock is formed by magma, molten rock being cooled and becomes solid. This magma can be derived from partial melts of pre-existing rocks and either the Earth's mantle or crust. Typically the melting is caused by one or more of three processes: an increase in temperature, a decrease in pressure, or a change in composition. So it says, did you notice our volcano? Find it now. So the items that you've got in SmallWorlds are quite limited, but it is easy to relabel them to suit your purpose. So we have here our volcano. It doesn't look much like a volcano, but it works as an item. The word igneous is derived from the Latin ignis, meaning of fire. Volcanic rocks are named after Vulcan, the Roman name for the god of fire. Intrusive rocks are also called plutonic rocks, named after Pluto, the Roman god of the underworld. Metamorphic rock is the result of the transformation of an existing rock type, the protolith, in a process called metamorphism, which means change in form. The protolith is subjected to heat and pressure, temperatures greater than 150 to 200 degrees C, and pressures of 1,500 bars, causing profound physical and or chemical change. A protolith may be sedimentary rock, igneous rock, or other older metamorphic rock. So it asks you to clap. Okay. So in 11 minutes we've completed the geology task. If another player was playing the mission, they would get a reward, and we can show you that if we search for the geology mission. So far I've had 1,719 players, not counting myself. The average time is 21 minutes. The average token payout is 264 tokens, and the average XP payout, I've set it to Explorer, is 66 XP, which isn't bad for a small mission set up as a learning exercise.